the color. As we all know, color, gender, and what we all have has to do with the human right. Indeed, it has to do with having value for one's another's opinion, and decisions at home, in the office, and wherever you find yourself. Really, as you can see, at the end of this, when we have respect for one another, we're going to have a peaceful society. And how do we get respect? Is when you give respect, then you get respect from whosoever you see. As you can see us here, we come from different backgrounds, from different schools, and from so many, we have so many things, but because we respect ourselves, we have to have just one opinion. And indeed, is what makes the world to go together, live peacefully, if we have respect for one another. Thank you very much. Yes.
That's all?
Please clap for them. Let's clap for them. That's beautiful. And respect, they just told us that respect is honoring one another, irrespective of age, sex, background, irrespective of color, religion, respecting each other's opinion, decisions, right? So this is marvelous. It just made the work easier. Thank you. All right. So group one, over to you.
So let's start with group one. Your time is up.
They said they should clap for us now. That is the first instruction. Let's clap at group one. You will do obey the first instruction. And you like, yeah.
Ẹ káàsán o.
Wonderful. Please, as members of group one talking about inclusion, we have seen that we came an introduction, especially to how we are first introduced with a clap. And secondly, to make all of you know that all of us are carried along, we started by greeting in different languages. That means what we are doing earlier included. The inclusion process has already started. So as it stands, first, as we all know, just turn the back and see. First, what we have here is a beautiful map of Nigeria. Forget the signs. It's a beautiful map of Nigeria, where we have the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, and they have all greeted you in the various words down there. So please turn it. So as we proceed, we said inclusion is an action or a process that involves individual actions, process that involves individual. And we now went further so that we make it brief. We say what are the values? Talks about what? Diversity and what? Effectiveness. When you carry out this act of inclusion, you discover that when it comes to diversity, the people involved with the word diverse. They won't just be centered on one part alone. Every part you want them to come in, they are there. And everything they do, they will be effective in it. And the second value we have here is it helps to make informed, effective, and confident decision. Yes, when you have this, that's why we say inclusive government. When you want to make decision and you have this inclusive government from the north, east, west, and south, you discover that everybody is carried along. Now, as a group and as a team that we are, we said, what are the steps? How do we achieve this? We now come with these 4 simple steps that we have here. So number 1, develop a common language. When you have a common language that everybody understands you, that means for you people to develop that common language, there must have been a round table discussion. How do we go about this? That we understand ourselves. That is a common language of which we say today our common language should be enough. And second step we have here is to do a shared habit. We don't do this in my place, I don't do this in your place. No, as we are together, we believe that having this inclusion, you discover that we have agreed on a central habit that will not be against you, it will not be against you, it will not be against the other person. That is the second step. And the third one we said collaboration and what? Engagement. Collaboration and engagement. Yes. That means you shouldn't be biased. Engage everybody. No bias. And the last one, for the length of time, we said empowerment. Yes, you empower yourself. And it is through empowerment, whether education-wise, skill-wise, or even the act of us sitting here today is an empowerment form to see that our schools are empowered. And the language we are speaking here as we are all here is the language of inclusion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Group 1, for telling us more about inclusion. We have to bring everybody around shared value, shared language, shared habits. Thank you so much. All right, so the last group, Group 4. Group 4. Let's clap for Group 4. Don't let Group 4 call you out. You better clap for them. Clap for Group 4. Thank you very much. We'll be talking about respect for diversity. The first group talks on inclusion, the second group talks on respect, the third group talks on cooperation. All these three are the main thing that brings about respect and diversity. When the first group was talking about inclusion, they talk about value. They talk about process that involves individuals in a way, as a whole rather. The second group also talks of respect. They say give respect and do what? And get respect. The third group talks of cooperation. They talk about doing things together. Now, when we look at respect in diversity, it's very try to put all these three things together and give about respect. Now, the first thing we're looking at is respect for background. Everybody here today, we are from different families. We have different traits. When we come to a larger society like this, we exhibit different ideas. But the reason why we're able to stay here together because we do what? We try to respect each other background. We value each other background. Respect for cultures and belief. And I'm Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, as we talk from the cooperation from the three ethnic groups. Now, we like to respect our cultures and values. I can probably say here we have Hausa among us, we have Igbos among us, and we have Yorubas among us here. But because we respect each other, because we're able to share ideas together, that's why we're able to stay here in one accord. Now, respect for our identities, irrespective of wherever we go in this country. We don't call ourselves from Igbo and Yoruba, but what do we call ourselves? In Nigeria. Thank you very much. Appreciate individual uniqueness. I might be a teacher, I might be a stammerer, but still, with me being a stammerer, none of you used to ask me that, or that you're a stammerer, but still you like to do it, to pay attention to whatsoever I'm listening. Now, respect for diversity goes in long ways and it promotes unity in the nation. Without respect in diversity, there will be what we call unity. Seeking to learn from others. We live here, as Group 1 came out, we learn from them. Group 2 came out, we learn from them. Group 3 came out, we learn from them. We share ideas together. Ability to challenge at each other's opinions. And I didn't say when you're open to opinions, you're always open to more ideas. But inability for us to accept challenges, we're let be at where we are. But ability for us to receive challenges is going to make us what? To grow. When we're open to challenges, when we're open to what? To others' opinion, then we are ready to what? We are ready to grow. Now, freedom of expression. And lastly, right to education. We have 80 million. It's not only meant for people in God's but people came out all over the country, not only Nigeria. You see next week now because we want to respect each other diversity. When there is respect in diversity, it promotes unity as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I love, and I just see, clap for yourselves, everybody. Please clap for yourselves. Like amazing points coming out, and I love the approach you took in respect in talking about respect for diversity and diversity of people. We respect them, which is very beautiful. All right, so my time is up. Okay, yes, it will be up now. All right, so we just made my work very easy, right? And time will not permit us to have look at these group reflections together. And all what you all shared are very, very true, very correct. I believe by now all of us are now familiar with the different values in which the human rights are based: inclusion, cooperation, respect, and diversity. These are just few of the points to just give us an idea of what different things say. But I don't think we need to go through it because we've already done justice to it in our different group work, right? All right, so that will not permit me. I would want to go deeply into fundamentals concept of gender and power. But I will give us an introduction, then I will do one short group work, then I will just close the session. Is that alright? Are we together, everyone? Can we continue? So let me just give us an introduction on gender and power. Every time when it comes to issues around gender, we always miss it, right? Gender and sex are not the same. Hello? Gender and sex, they are not what? The same. The simplest way to say it is, when we're talking about a sex of a person, we're talking of the biological makeup that differentiates a male from what? A female. Are you getting it? When we're not talking about gender, we're talking about all the various attributes and characteristics that follows a particular person. You understand what I mean? So, gender and sex are often used interchangeably. Sex refers to biologically determined reproductive anatomy. Gender refers to socially constructed roles for males and females, or norms that define the characteristics, capacities, and behaviors expected of boys and girls. We get to understand some of the concepts. There is a concept called gender stereotypes. This gender stereotype, we're talking about the different beliefs and norms that have been prevailing about different gender, right? So the constant portrayal, such as in the media, conversation, jokes, or books of women and men occupying social roles according to the traditional gender role or division of labor, right? So those things we have put in our head as how a male or a female should perform or should function, they are part of what we call stereotypes. Then bias is a preference for one particular gender over another, right? So somebody can be biased towards male, he can be biased towards female, right? Then gender discrimination. All of these things is just to give us an idea of what it means. Then there's what they call gender mainstreaming. Now, gender mainstreaming has to do with what? A consistent integration of gender concerns into the development of a implementation policies plans. You understand what I mean? For instance, people have been shouting gender. Every time they talk of gender, they say, let us be equal, let us be equal. Now, mainstreaming gender means when you are doing a plan, you're planning a program, you're planning a lecture, anything, you're bringing into your plan the specific considerations for what? Male and female. You're mainstreaming, you're integrating gender into what you're doing or what you're planning. Are you getting the picture? Then gender equality. Gender equality is like saying whatever you do to A, you should do to what? B. You know, but the world has moved beyond gender equality because some of us personally I believe that the world can only get better when we have gender equity, not gender equality. Because it's not possible for male and female to be the same. You understand? It's not possible. It's not. Is it possible? It can never be. Sir?
Gender can never be equal, but gender can be equated, right? That's what we're saying. So let's look at gender equity. Do I have it here? All right, gender equity. So gender equity is saying giving treatment to both and boys, women and men to access resources and opportunities equally. So should I give us an idea? If you meet saying, okay, like now we say that about 40% of girls don't go to school in a community. If you want to make them to go to school, you now say we want to get, if you want to do gender equality, you now say we give anything we give to boys, we give to female. So by giving boys 10 slots, we give boys 10 slots. If we're giving women 10 slots, we give women 10 slots. Equal. But if we do 10 slots, will it still make them equal? It will not make them equal. So gender equity now says who needs this more? Oh, the female needs this more. So you give preference to female and you also what? Give to male. You are doing